Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And I am your artistic crochet host, Kendra. And so today is Yarny Thursday, and we are going to be talking about scrap blankets. I work for the Bristol Senior Living, and I teach a crochet and knitting class there. And right now we are working on blankets for the Linus Project. I have a crocheter who loves to do the scrap blankets. She has me tie all the different yarns together, all the scrap yarns together, and then all she has to do is crochet them. You know, she likes the way I tie them together. So this is one that she recently got done. It's a granny square. It starts out and it just keeps going. So you could start out with one small granny square and just keep going until you get your blanket as big as you want it. And you can do a whole bedspread. So that way. So anyway, we have we have little balls of yarn, and you don't know what to do with them. You got little bits of yarn left. Well, I like to take them and I put them together I'm making my own striped yarn is what I'm doing. So, and on Monday's tutorial, I think I show you how I tie them together. I tie yarns together so that I don't have to do as many tying in ends. I hate tying in ends. So anyway, I learned how to do the magic knots, and that's what they call that, the magic knot. And you just take a couple of balls and you tie them together. And you tie one color onto the other one. And then you tie the other color onto, so you're tying them on each one. So I tied the white onto the light yellow and the light yellow on the white. And then you take and you pull them together like this. And you take and pull it tight. Pull it really tight so it goes right into each other. So then when you cut this excess off, when you cut that off, it's not going to come apart. See? I'm pulling very, very tight. It's not going to come apart. And in crochet, I've noticed that it is easier to hide knots. And those knots aren't very big to hide either. They're very small knots. And that's what I love about doing this. So I just take and wind it up. And then so I like to do light, dark, put lights and darks together. So this is a really light yellow and this is a gold. So I'm going to put these two together. And I'm tying the gold onto the yellow. And then you tie the yellow onto the gold. Like this, and you bring them together. And if they don't go together like that, then you didn't do it right. And then you just, I like to take and tighten this really good before I cut it off. And then you wind that around there. Oops, wrong way. I need to wind the gold onto the yellow. In the beginning, once I've got all of it covered, and I still have another yellow ball, I could use it later on in this ball. So I just cut that off and then figure out what I'm going to do next. So if you want to go from color to color, like there's a couple of colors that you don't think goes together, although I think all colors go together. You could either put gray, black, white, brown, or green in between them. So all those are really good transition colors. So I have this gray ball here that I'm going to put with this gold. Because those are those are colors that will go with any color. And then you could just, pretty much decide what colors that you like. And I guess it's all depends on your taste. But everybody at the Bristol has been loving the blankets that she has been making. And she said, well, they're all like appraising her blankets. And she said, well, Kendra's the one that put the colors together for me. All I did was crochet it up. But I mean, she's pretty talented too. So then we also have variegateds. And I like to add variegateds in to the balls. I think that she likes to crochet it up because sometimes I put some surprises in there. She doesn't know what colors are coming up next. And I think that's what she loves about it. Because she has no idea what colors are coming up next. All right. And you got little bits of yarns from different projects and you don't know what to do with them, putting it together in a big ball. And it takes 3 big balls to make a blanket this size. So, I had a lot of scrap yarns left over from all different projects 'cause I'm always doing something. So far, she's made 3 scrap blankets and started her 4th one. So you just put together colors just like that, and then once you get it all together, then you just crochet it up, and you don't have to worry about cutting anything off. Especially if you just keep going like this as a granny square or any kind of blanket. You can make any kind of blanket with scrap yarns, and for the kids' blankets, kids like colorful blankets. They like anything colorful. So, anyway, that is what I have for you today on Yarny Thursday. And I want to thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye now.